do every single month at Avicolli's on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, right down the road from the high school here at Avicolli's on 7839 Oswego Road in Liverpool, New York. So, gentlemen, welcome. You are the first part of our series tonight. Happy to have you here, and we're going to go down the line to the man that has the microphone first. So, Jackson Allen here of distance running. Then we have Brayden Smith, a sprinter, and Logan Otero, a sprinter as well. So let's clap it up for these guys. Show them some love right now. So, Jackson, I'm going to start with you here.
All right.
You talked about the fact that you and I have done this before.
Oh, yeah, 2 years ago.
For bowling.
Mm-hmm.
So what got you into distance running?
I've done cross country ever since middle school. I didn't do outdoor track, but I decided I wanted to stick with it going into freshman year, and then going into sophomore year I wanted to kind of expand on it. But going into my junior year I decided that this is what I wanted to do, and I started to put all my effort towards it.
So for you, like, once you put all the effort towards this, what can you say has been the experience so far? Like, how have you kind of taken all this time with the team in this world of track? Do you like it? Is it the passion?
I love it. Being able to go out there every day with the same guys means the absolute world to me, and we got such a connection that it makes it, at every workout it becomes a little less hurtful, and every trip that we take together and celebrating everybody's accomplishments, it's something that you can't really trade for anything.
Well, and I can respect what you just said. You said celebrating everyone's accomplishments,
right?
Not just yourself. Mm-hmm. Big on that. So I'm gonna go next to Brayden. So Brayden, being a sprinter here, what made you get into this world? Because when people think about running, they just think like it's strictly running. There's one way to do it, and that's it. When we look at the world of sprinting, how would you describe it, and why did that kind of piece of track interest you the most?
Honestly, there's like many ways to do it. Everybody's got their own style to do it, and like there's hurdling, there's sprints, there's jumping, there's pole vaulting. It all kind of goes together.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of wanted to do track. I just didn't have anything to do. I was bored. I just wanted to, I needed something to do outside of school, and then I got really into it because Coach Vanetta and Coach Hamilton, they kind of just helped me out. And I liked watching me and my friends get better at stuff and growing connections, so it was pretty great.
So, I've spoken to you and, of course, Jackson so far, and you both talk about the team.
Yeah. Just
what you can say about, sometimes it feels like in the world of track, because there's so many different pieces to it, that it seems individualistic at times, but you keep, you guys are talking about this team. Yeah. How do you stay a team when you're obviously out there doing something on your own?
We each have our own things. Like me and Logan, we're both in the 4x4, so we both have separate things that we like too. But so I do hurdles part-time, and he does long jumps, so we'll work on that sometimes, but we still work on the 4x4. We make time for the 4x4 with everybody else too.
Same with the 300.
And the 300.
I gotta ask you about hurdles.
Oh, all right.
Because when I was in high school,
yep,
they would put us on the track every year.
Yeah.
In gym class, okay? And I think that they think that anyone is going to know what they're doing. I feel like any phys ed teacher that puts just regular students on a track and says jump the hurdles is such a stupid thing. But let me tell you something. I can jump them if I didn't think. Like if you put me on the track and you said run, I was like, no, I don't want to. But if you put the hurdles in front of me, I got excited about the opportunity to jump these things, and what I realized that I did, and I don't know why I did this, but in order for me to successfully jump them, I would jump a hurdle and spin in the air, come down, jump and spin again. So is there somebody on your team that does that?
I've seen Taj do it once or twice. I've seen him do it.
It's the way that I do it, like instinctively.
Honestly, how I got into hurdles, I didn't even know I could hurdle. Yeah. I remember it vividly. We were sitting on the turf, and Coach Vanetta looked at me, and she said, I think you could hurdle. And I was like, I don't think I can. And then we started off with the little ones. I was like, this isn't that bad. And I realized I'm kind of tall, and if you don't think about it, you just go over, you're good.
Like the moment, and again, I don't know why they did this in gym class for every student, but when you're jumping the hurdle, you just said it, you have to not think. Because the moment that I thought, I jumped the first one, jumped the second one, I got one more to go, and I would run toward it thinking about everything I needed to do, and I would stop.
Honestly, the way I think about it is, my dad told me this one time. He just told me to act like our dogs are chasing me. So I used to run, and I would imagine, in the back of my head, I have my 3 dogs are right behind me.
Are your dogs mean?
No, I have really nice dogs.
Oh, okay.
But like,
All right.
I
thought
just
you had like boxers or something.
no, I got 2 chocolate labs and like a mutt. But
Okay.
I was just like 3 dogs chasing me. That's it. That's the mindset. Just run.
That's what got you to do it.
And that's what got me really good at it. And then
Okay.
yeah.
So how would you do you agree with me? You were kind of shaking your head here. Do you agree with me that schools should stop making
Yeah, no,
every
don't do that.
student
Don't do that. That's not smart. We've had 1 or 2 people get bored and at a field day and like maybe I can hurdle. I've seen a couple people fall and
Yeah.
it
Well, they
doesn't
don't know
doesn't
about
end well. I watched somebody like break their ankle one time at a meet. They were like, I think I could do this. They went over, they came down wrong, and it was it.
Well, and the thing about the hurdle is that you don't think about this when you see it.
You don't realize how high they are.
Right, and you jump over it, but there's the stand that it's on. So once you jump over it, you have to land
Yeah.
right.
If you hit the hurdle, it's gonna fling right back up. So you get
Right.
out. You gotta get out of the way.
It's very dangerous. But yeah, I like the fact that one of your teammates, like
That guy right over there.
I jump and then spin in the air and then jump again and spin, and I do it better when I spin.
Yeah, Taj is he could just jump high. So
Okay.
he could do like a 360 or a 420 something.
Well, Taj, all I'm saying is keep doing it that way because that's the only way that felt natural to me. So just go out there and make some history doing that. So we haven't heard from our other guest here, Mr. Logan. Logan, how are you?
I get that.
Logan, how's life?
It's pretty good. I'm doing pretty good.
So you just heard a lot of different things about the hurdle world,
Yeah.
but you have is it the long jump that you do?
Long jump, yeah.
So bring me into the long jump and what got you in there?
Honestly, it was the same as Brayden, where I kind of was just messing around doing it. I remember one day at practice at a field day, I went to do it, I did it. Coach was like, get over here. He measures it, and I was maybe half a foot off sectionals without any training. He's like, why are you not in long jump? He's like, I just never did it. And I kind of I got into it. I loved it more and more, put more training into it, hit my marks, and it was really good.
So you just kind of went out there and did it for fun, like no training, let's just see what I can do.
Yeah, it's just for fun.
And then you were like right by the sectional number, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, when you kind of had that raw talent, how have you honed your skills to be consistent and get better?
Being completely honest, long jump is one of my events where I'm not very consistent,
Okay.
but I've improved a lot. I've made sectionals and I've done all that. I've become top 2 on the team for all that stuff,
Yeah.
for jumping and long jump.
So being a part of this team, being a part of indoor track at Liverpool, what has been kind of the most fruitful part of your labor, so to speak?
The amount of time I've been on here. If it wasn't for COVID, I would have been a 6-year track runner
Okay.
because I missed my 7th grade because of COVID, but after this year, I have 5 years of track under my belt, and I loved every year. I really wasn't that good until this year, until I really started putting in the work. And even then, I still love to do it, even if I didn't get first or anything. I just love to do it. I love the atmosphere, how accepting it was, and just I could just be myself.
Well, and that's not right. That you shouldn't do anything where you can't be yourself.
No, sir.
So never a good room when you can't be you.
No.
So Jackson had to go, so we appreciate him being here for a few minutes with us.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do the tell me something good. He's out of this one, but Logan, you got to tell me something good about Brayden.
All right,
That's
here we go.
Ooh, that's tough. He's good at making people laugh. Just on the spot, just out of nowhere. Just on the spot.
Just in the moment.
Just in the moment, he just says some random stuff, and it's like,
Situational
I
conflict.
was like, what are you talking about? Yeah,
I love it.
that kind of stuff. Yeah, he's
Okay.
really good at that.
So that's a good compliment.
Yeah.
I'd say it's pretty good.
For someone that acted like it
I'd
was
say I'm
gonna
pretty.
be.
I think we all could agree I'm pretty funny.
Do you think he's fun?
I think we all
You
can
nod? We're hearing nods. Okay. I like what I just said. I said we're hearing nods. So
Yes.
very nice. So okay, Brayden, what do you have for me for Logan? Tell me something good about Logan.
You got it.
Logan works really, really hard. He's a really hard worker, and so I enjoy his work ethic, watching him run, and he's always striving to work harder.
Okay. So comedy and work ethic.
Yeah.
Coach is right off the camera here. Well, we have a couple coaches
Lewis?
off the camera here. So I'd love for you to tell me about your coaching staff. Tell me something good about them. And please call them out by name.
All right. So
By the way, you have a Bears and a Packers fan sitting at the same table.
what a
So I just want Congress, if you are watching this, if Democrats and Republicans can just come together the way that the Bears and the Packers fans did tonight,
And they're shaking
shaking hands, you know. Oh my gosh, our country would be so much better. Los Angeles would have water. A lot of good things would be happening right now.
Too soon.
So I'm saying
Yeah.
they
I mean, he's
ran
not
out of
wrong.
water. I'm
You're
not
not
wrong.
wrong.
I want
You're
to
wrong.
end the fires. I don't want to keep talking about
It's
the
not
fires.
bad if you're right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
we need to start saving people and not being political about everything. So,
Anyways.
tell me something good about your coaches.
All right. So
Please call them out by
I
name.
mainly have Coach Hamilton because I'm a sprinter.
Okay.
He does a lot. He's hearing Coach Hamilton yell your name when you run. It's like otherworldly. He yells so loud, and as soon as it hits your ear, you just want to run faster. It just makes you go.
Okay.
And Coach Lewis, I ran with Coach Lewis multiple times. Coach Lewis is incredibly good at encouraging people. He's always knowing what to say. He's all of our coaches are really good at pushing us to our max so we can get to where we want to be. I don't throw with Coach Howard, but I did see Coach Howard over the summer, and Coach Howard is a very pure, good person.
Okay.
Like, he's very also, from what I've heard, he's also a very motivating coach like all of our other ones.
If you had to, do you have a favorite NFL team?
I do.
Who is it?
I'm a Cowboys fan, unfortunately.
Oh, well, I just came back from Cowboy Stadium in Texas,
Man,
doing the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Told your coaches that of everyone they put up on screen, the person that they put up for the least amount of time was Jerry Jones, because as soon as they put him up, they booed.
Get him out of
They
there.
booed
Sell the
him.
team.
They booed him like
Sell the
crazy.
team. Sell the team.
But I do like the Cowboys. They grew up on the Cowboys.
I like the Cowboys too, but they've caused me some sleepless nights once or twice.
Mike McCarthy's out. Do you have a coach of choice?
Me?
You?
Put me in.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this my whole life.
Okay. I
Been
like
waiting.
it. Listen,
On the
as,
spot humor.
as long as Jerry's there, you're not going to be able to do much. But if he was
We got
gone-
about 5 more years, and then I think we're good. No
So,
more Jerry.
I have to ask you this. This is important to me.
All right,
So you're the Cowboys head coach right
I
now.
am. Yep.
So who do you get at running back? There's 3 questions.
Genty. That's all.
So you get Ashton Genty.
Yep.
Okay. Thoughts on the fact that they passed on Derrick Henry?
Oh my, don't. Honestly, I think it was a money move so we could get Genty later, because Derrick Henry's kind of old.
You're giving Jerry Jones way too much credit on that.
No, I'm saying this is Jerry
This is-
Jones. Jerry Jones was sleeping on that call.
Okay.
He wasn't awake.
All right.
So my thoughts are he knew our team was gonna be bad and we weren't gonna have a running back. And then he was just waiting for college to start, I guess.
Okay. Dak Prescott, keep him or find somebody else.
I like Dak. I'm a big Dak guy.
Okay.
I think Dak should have won MVP last year. Not a lot of people are gonna like that, but
Okay.
honestly, I say cut him, get rid of him, open up some money,
Okay.
start putting effort into Trey Lance.
I love the fact that some of your teammates here, your student athletes that are off camera, they heard what I heard. I love Dak. I'm a Dak guy.
I do.
Fast forward to the big shift in the movie. You know, like where there's that
Yeah.
twist. I love Dak. I'm a Dak guy. I think you should cut him. I think you should get rid of him.
Honestly,
Yeah. He cares about the cat.
I don't know.
Trying to help the cat out. Do
He's,
you have a quarterback that you want? Kyle McCord?
I like Kyle McCord a lot, but I
You
don't
get
know.
him in the 3rd round probably.
I don't know. I feel like we have a young guy in Trey Lance, and we got Trey Lance for a reason.
Boy. Oh boy. Trey Lance.
We haven't seen Trey Lance play a full game like as on a good team ever. Trey Lance is not bad. I see you. Trey Lance is not bad. Trey Lance is,
a full game and he got benched again.
yeah. He's young though.
That's
So-
what make him good. He's 26.
So Ashton
I don't
Genty
know.
is a good thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Between Dak and Trey, I would say keep Dak between the two.
I don't know. I feel like Dak is coming up on his final years.
Okay. All right, Logan. Tell me something good about your coaches, please. Call them out by name.
Hamilton. I remember first 3 years, I was so intimidated by him. Oh my God.
He's a
one-
super nice guy.
He's
when
a
you talk
super
to him.
nice. Yeah.
But I
now
will tell you
realize
this
it.
right now. His serious face
Yeah.
is Don't give me the face, Coach.
Oh my
We
God.
were just talking here, and you were a nice man. Your teddy bear over here, but that face that he gives you when he gets serious.
Oh, yeah.
When you guys have been talking, and he's looking at you off camera,
Uh,
I think you did something wrong. You need to apologize for
Yeah, no,
something like that face.
Yeah, I remember this one time.
Yeah.
Came late to the bus for a meet. He just gave me this one stare. Cause
Yeah.
I was in the first ever time being in the 4x4. Whole 5 minutes late to the bus, and he's like, "What are you doing? Get on that bus now." I'm like, "Oh."
Keeps you honest.
Yes.
See, Coach, that's power. That's power right there, Coach.
Yeah. And then Coach Lewis, he's just a guy. He's just really nice. He's really serious when he needs to be. He knows how to get the work done. He knows what he's doing. He's been in the game for a long time.
That's what I was gonna get at.
Yeah. By the way, when Coach Lewis was here last month and he told me how old he was, I thought he was lying to me. Because however many years he's been in the game, he looks like a younger coach.
Yeah, that's
better.
I got to give you respect. I'm not just saying that, Coach. I've said
Not-
it 2 months in a row now.
Not trying to say he's old or at all, but
No, you're saying
yeah.
that he's a seasoned vet.
He's experienced. Yes,
There you go.
precisely.
That's what you have to say. Say it
but-
that way.
Yeah, and I remember hearing him. Actually, this past meet on Saturday, I remember hearing him yell at me during the 6 and the 3, just yelling at me to move and just run, and it helped me.
Yeah.
Same with Hamilton. On the 6, he's like, "What can you do?" Last 100 meters, and I'm like, it really helped.
So they inspire you.
They inspire me, which is what coaches should do: inspire, teach, all that.
Well, before we go to our next part here for Liverpool indoor track at Avicolli's on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, we're going to play some rapid fire. You guys can ask me
man.
anything you want. I have to answer it. We're live to the world on video and audio, so no pressure for any of us.
Oh, that's a bad
And we're
idea.
live to everyone here at Avicolli's. So,
That's not good.
Logan, you can ask me anything you want. It's got to be in the moment. There's no preparation.
All right. How long have you been doing this?
I just told the coaches 20. It's crazy for me to say this. 21 years.
I go.
I started when I went into college. Just had my
Keep going,
21
you got
year
it, keep going.
anniversary, and 12 years of owning my own business. Going on 12 and a half years. After working with ESPN affiliates, Fox Online, and a Yahoo affiliate. So, yeah, 21 years.
How much does all of this just tech and all this stuff cost?
How much does all the tech cost?
Yeah, all this stuff.
I'll tell you that my new computer, no matter how much I look at it, because if I want it the way I want it with all the specifications, because I need like that high-powered video, audio,
yeah.
everything. I'm really just like hoping there's a sale. There's some type of like justification. I mean, I know it's listen, it's a work expense, but I have my own studio, buy my equipment and whatnot. This computer that I'm looking at getting, it's not cheap. It's not cheap.
No,
But a lot of this equipment has been good for me for such a long time that, honestly I can't complain. It's wear and tear and
Yeah.
I like it. My equipment has grit. I'll say that.
My dad's actually a part-time DJ, and he has all this stuff, and it's like, ever since I can remember, he's had the same stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it still works like day one.
Oh
It's
yeah,
so weird,
and you
yeah.
find that like the stuff that you get from a long time ago is like better.
Yeah.
That's what everybody says. Like back in the day, refrigerators would run for like 20 years. Now they want to run for like 5.
Yeah.
So they'll tell you buy a laptop. They're like, oh, how long you had the laptop? 3 years. They're like, oh, that's way too long. You need to get a new one. I'm like, get out of here.
No.
That's ridiculous.
Unless it breaks on you, and you lose nothing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it breaks
So-
on you, you're good.
My question back to you. Let's see.
Oh, you're rap firing me. Oh.
If you okay,
Oh,
how about-
Oh, I
how
didn't. I
about
thought it was
this?
just you. Okay.
So I like superpowered stuff. So
Okay.
you can have a superpower. What is your superpower going to be? And if you could save any famous actress, who would you
Actress.
save?
Actress.
Oh yeah,
Oh. Superpower.
yeah.
I gotta go with speed.
Speed. Okay,
You know, it is what it is.
that's good.
With
I
speed
love
is
the
what I
Flash.
do. Speed
Yeah.
is what we do. So.
Love the Flash.
And actress.
Now who are you gonna save?
Um.
I don't even have to think about mine.
I don't either.
I'm not good with names, but still alive. I'm a big fan of Star Wars. I'm not good with names. Who's the person that played Princess Leia?
Oh man, she just
that-
passed.
yes, she
away.
did.
She passed away like 5 years.
Yeah,
ago.
she passed. She passed. Okay, so I know that I know her name, and I know that I can see her face, and it's failing me right now.
I have no idea.
It's oh my goodness.
Disney's not been so well with the Star Wars movies.
No, I know that I know it, and people are gonna be so mad at me for this. It's Oh my goodness. Starts with a C. Carrie Fisher.
Carrie
There you
Fisher,
go.
yeah, Carrie Fisher. I would
Yeah.
probably that, yeah.
Yeah. Carrie Fisher, you'd save her.
You know,
Okay.
that's a safe pick.
Okay. All right, Brayden. What's your
There you go.
question for me?
When you, where do you? Ah, man.
You got it.
I'm like, did you see yourself doing this?
Yeah, I did. Probably 10th grade in high school, I made a decision that this is one of the things I wanted to do. So I've written over 40 songs. I worked in the music world. Like I worked on music kind of in my own world. I've also worked on screenwriting. I like comedy. So this is just one part of what I'm trying to do. But I've been doing it for a long time, which is insane that I'm 39 and I've been doing it for 21 years. But yeah, there's a lot more on the horizon for me, and I'm gonna go where God takes me. That's what I was saying. My question back to you, because I'm interested. I want to know your superpower, but I'm gonna add another element.
Okay.
So, pick your superpower. Pick the villain that you would want to face. And you said that it's easy for you to pick the woman that you would save, the actress. So who would you save?
Superpower, I'd probably want super speed. Obviously, that's what I do.
Copy me.
Villain, I'd probably want to fight with the Joker. Joker's just cool.
Okay, which Joker? Joaquin Phoenix's
No,
Joker,
no,
Heath Ledger's Joker.
Heath Ledger.
Okay, his Joker.
Yeah.
Not Jared Leto.
No, Jared
Not
Leto.
his like weird.
No, I
he
wasn't
was
good.
he was like a skinny, trying to act like Notorious
Wasn't
B.I.G.
good.
He
Wasn't
had
good.
like just a very weird gangster type.
Yeah.
Lot of gold in his teeth.
It was
and
just stupid. It
Yeah.
wasn't good.
It didn't. It was the ending of the
It
Zack
makes
Snyder
sense,
thing was
yeah.
good, but the Joker in like Jared Leto, the way that he kind of laughed too was weird.
Yeah, he was bad in Morbius too. He was bad in just about everything.
Hating on Jared Leto. Too.
Yeah.
So
Morbius wasn't his
we're gonna
fault.
fight Jared Leto, the person, not the Joker. So, who are you
That's
saving?
wild.
Megan Fox, but strictly from that one Transformers movie.
The first one.
Yeah.
The
like,
first one when she opens up the hood
Yes,
of the
when
car.
she opens up. Yeah.
2007,
Yeah.
Megan
That-
Fox.
I know where he's at. I know what he's thinking. All right,
Oh.
fair enough.
Only like that year though. After that,
No hesitation. All right.
Yeah, smart. I would have said.
that guy's a dork too.
Yeah, I would have said Margot Robbie,
Oh.
the one that played Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I would pick Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we all agree on that.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
sir.
here, Jackson, Allen, I want to give Jackson some love here, distance running, as well as Brayden Smith for the sprinting world, and Logan Otero as well for sprinting from Liverpool indoor track. Let's celebrate these gentlemen right now by giving them a round of applause and showing them some love. And we will be back right after this. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you. You just said it.